G'day, how's it going, viewers? Welcome to GFYS Gaming Australia. My name is The Godfather, and we welcome you to the official launch of Cane Creek. GFYS Gaming Australia is the very first YouTube channel in the whole entire world to bring Train Sim World 2 DLCs with you guys, and it's an absolute honor and privilege once again to be bringing you this brand new DLC, the final DLC before the release of Rush Hour. This is Cane Creek. We're about to hit live on the air with you guys here very shortly with this one. Stand by. Okay, folks, I'm just over at the PC area, just getting the description and getting the share out on the Twitter channel and Facebook page and the Train Sim World community page as well. So just stand by, folks. We'll be with you guys with the start of our Cane Creek experience here. GFYS Gaming Australia, worldwide exclusive launch. G'day, how's it going, locomotive enthusiasts around the world? My name is the Godfather of the Rails, and we welcome to you to GFYS Gaming Australia, home to Train Sim World 2's DLC releases and Train Sim World 2 in general. I'm talking to you via a Audio Technica microphone at the tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So bear with me; it's going to be a little bit away from me. So yeah, we're going to be here with the release of Cane Creek here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It's the final DLC before the release of Rush Hour for Train Sim World 2. So this is the final DLC for the first year of the last 12 months of Train Sim World 2, ladies and gentlemen, as we enter the second year in the release of Rush Hour. So hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Last year we had the final release being the Class 20 Chopper. This year we have Cane Creek. So hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're not talking about Rush Hour here tonight. It is very exciting. Yes, I'm looking forward to the Boston route more than anything, because I am looking forward to M-Trax returning. So anyway, hello to you, Eli. Welcome, buddy. Yes, thank you for joining us back on our YouTube channel. So if you're new to our YouTube channel, welcome aboard. If you're a returning customer, welcome back to the station. Hit that subscribe button today and support our community-based non-profit YouTube channel. Let's get into the training. And here we go. You live in that route? Oh, yes, that's it. Here we go. Cane Creek.
Welcome to the Cane Creek subdivision. We're currently at the
Hey,
mine,
somebody else than Matt's doing it.
which is the largest supplier of traffic on our route.
Ooh, what's that?
Let's begin exploring. Follow the markers down to the tracks.
Okay, bear with me, folks. My keyboard has been disconnected. Not a good start. Yes, it is on a PlayStation 5. We are PS4 version on a PS5, but there's no graphic enhancements until Rush Hour. But here's the frame rate for you guys. The frame rate on the screen there for PlayStation 5. Oh, we have to go over here. Sorry, we have to go over here. The mic is away a little bit away from me because it's not on my ear like it normally is. I've got a professional microphone set up for it tonight, so I don't sound like I'm a teeny fucking 2010 bloody PlayStation
A
fucking
train
player.
has just finished loading and is about to leave. Let's hop on board and go for a ride.
Oh, up there. Oh, there's my missus. Oh, sit on here. Why not? Let's open up these windows. Let's get that camera angle going. Isn't this the train that we were doing on the USA special that we did the other night for the July 4? I didn't think that this one was in the game. Holy crap! So the same. Okay.
All potash from the mine up to the main line.
That just popped in there all of a sudden. That probably won't do that on the PC version. It does have way more detail on the PC version. I do know that for a fact. It looks bloody nice though.
Journey across open, arid plains and through narrow canyons past towering rock cliffs.
On the introduction, only on the introduction. I'm not actually driving it, so I can't honk. I can't honk till I can't honk if I'm horny until I actually drive it. This is the yeah.
Take control of your train and enjoy the challenges of the scenic branch line.
Let me out, let me out, let me out. Oh, come on.
You've only explored a small area here, so let's take a look at what else there is to enjoy.
Well, that sucked.
Welcome to Cane Creek.
Very nice introduction. That was a waste of space.
Canyons and remote desert country as you battle steep grades and haul heavy tonnage with contemporary Union Pacific diesel power. With Skyhook Games Train Sim World 2 Cane Creek. Along the way, don't forget to top up the water dispensers.
Oh, what?
Pick up spiking hammers.
Oh, hammers are back.
Pick up high visibility vests.
Oh, cool. That's
place
neat.
Points of interest posters on the point of interest boards. Welcome to Cane Creek.
Okay, so we have point of interest boards. That's new. We have vests. That's new. And the spikes have come back. And what else was the other one? No, can't remember. Oh, the water bottles. That's it. That's 3 new things. Right, there we go with that introduction. As I did explain, wasted space. But anyway, let's get into the next one. EMD SD40-2. That is the next release, ladies and gentlemen. Rush Hour. It is releasing around mid-August. I do believe between mid and late August I'm calling for it. I'll be very surprised if it is early August, but I want to see them get this right. Yeah, right. There'll be bugs.
Welcome to Thompson. In this training module, we'll learn about operating the Union Pacific Electromotive SD40-2. The 6-axle,
The car traffic's a bit too loud. They need to drop that.
Is one of the most successful diesel locomotives ever constructed.
That's the M-Trax. Yes, that's the one I'm pumped for most of all.
Almost all trains on the Cane Creek subdivision use 2 or more locomotives on the head end. We thus have to set up the diesels accordingly as lead and trailing units.
I hope they do the right thing and bring back the NEC New York as well, like rebuild the whole thing from scratch, so I can bloody go over the Hell's Gate Bridge, which is the original Sydney Harbour Bridge.
Any trailing locomotive must have its control stand
I think there's more.
so that it can receive commands from the lead unit. Check that the control,
I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that there's more than 4. Looking at the map I've seen. What? I can't even close the door. Okay then, fine. I won't close it. Hello. Ah, is this out the front or something? What's going on? It's not letting me sit down.
Trailing units also need to have their brakes set to cut out in trail 6 or 26. This is the default setting for all running locomotives at scenario start, so we can move on to the lead engine now.
Okay. No, we're based in Sydney, Australia. It's Thursday here in Australia now, so it's already out.
This is our lead engine. In other words, the unit will be operating from. We must thus switch on its controls. Our engine's controls are now active. Now we need to set the brakes for lead and the cut in to freight, which we can do with the 2 valves on the side of the control stand.
It should be down here.
Our 2 engines are now ready to run. Insert the reverser, set it to forward, release the brakes, and apply some throttle. Then drive to the destination marker and stop there.
Yeah, I'm not 100% certain. I haven't actually. But don't get me wrong. I only seen half an hour of the of both streams, so yeah, I did see it was a little bit hilly.
The path to your destination has been set for you in this scenario. Please be aware that there are numerous manual switches on the Cane Creek subdivision, and the engine crew must always ensure the switches ahead are aligned properly for its movements.
Making comms. Okay, let's set that to there instead of there this time. Okay. Did somebody ask for the horn last time? Here it is. Speeding. Just Speedy Gonzalez coming through. We'll get to some of your chats very soon, folks. They won't be adding anything else into it at the moment. They're just concentrating on the free things for rush hour. There's other fixes and that they've been talking about for a while now that are going to be for rush hour as well. West Somerset, I think, is one. Main Bazaar Barn, the destination board, departure boards for the East Coastway finally going to be put in. We'll soon find out. There's other things other projects that are also in the plans, like the steam. I'd like to see him go to Spain in this next 12 months, actually, with a high-speed train from Spain. In Spain, that'll be cool. All right, there we go with that introduction, ladies and gentlemen. That was the EMD's SD40-2 introduction. We will do these introductions in individual videos on our YouTube channel later on today. Let's go with the AEC 4400 CW, which is the beast. This is the one that I'm pumped for the most. This is a beauty. Absolutely love this car. Old school desktop on the old school desktop, I call it. Old school inside cab. It was beautiful. It's really nice. Like the onboard computers. It reminds me of like a 1980s desk. Very nice.
Welcome to Potash. In this training module, we'll learn about operating the Union Pacific General Electric AC4400 CW. The big AC4400 CW is an example of state-of-the-art U.S. diesel locomotives with 4,400 horsepower and AC traction. You'll be the engineer of the 2-unit lash-up right in front of you. Let's begin by preparing the units for service. Almost all trains on the Cane Creek subdivision
sounds like we're going to have to do the same thing on this one.
On the head end. We thus have to set up the diesels accordingly as lead and trailing units. Let's start by climbing aboard the trailing unit.
Yeah, it only goes to Providence.
To our left.
It doesn't go to DC. I say when we get to Train Sim World 10, they'll bloody do the whole thing. I want longer routes. Seriously, I want longer routes. Hopefully that's something that TS3 will do. TSW3.
Any trailing locomotive must have its control stand disabled so that it can receive commands from the lead unit. Check that the control, fuel pump, and engine run switch are in the off position.
Okay, so that's down here. Why can't I use the general controls? That's what I want. I want these bloody things.
Trailing units must also have their brakes set to cut out and trail. This is the default setting for all running locomotives at scenario start. So we can move on to the lead locomotive now.
It's the same bloody introduction. It's just the other train. Yeah, well, I want to see it where they can combine the say for instance combine the routes that are like the Rudd Austin with the Rudd's Segnord, I think it is, or it's one of the ones where it goes to the same train station, and combine that into just one giant.
Our engine's controls are now active. Now we need to set the brakes for lead and cut-in, which we can do on any one of the 3 screens located on the control desks.
That's the IFD function. It's this one. And I think it's this one. And the 6. And the 8.
Our 2 units are now ready to go to work. Set the reverser forward, release the brakes, and apply a little throttle. Then carefully proceed to the destination marker and stop there.
First thing to do, first shut the bloody door. Turn those lights on, there we go. Put those dim. Put that forward. Release those.
The path to your destination has been set for you in this scenario. Please be aware that there are numerous manual switches on the Cane Creek subdivision, and the engine crew must always ensure the switches ahead are aligned properly for its movements.
Yep. Yep. What the hell? I got stuck this thing. By the way, we're in kilometers per hour because in Australia we go on kilometers per hour, we don't go on miles. I will get to your live chat soon, folks. It's on the other side of the room on my PC. My PC had a meltdown last Friday, folks, so I lost my other gaming PC, but I managed to buy one here 2 days ago. I'm now upgraded from a 1060 to a 1650. Slowly but steadily getting to that 3090. We are playing on the PlayStation 4 version on a PS5 console, folks, and that frame rate is up there, so you guys know what the frame rate is like on the PlayStation 5. Yeah, unfortunately, we had a premiere for Microsoft Flight Simulator going on just before we went live here. Unfortunately, it was only in 360p. I've just been pushing a hell of a lot to try to push things here today before the release of Cane Creek. So I did want to schedule it for later on tonight, but today. But I've scheduled one for just after our live stream of this, another one later on today. The trip where we did in the USA last night, I've got that one up there now. But the one I did earlier today went from North Queensland to Papua New Guinea to Port Moresby. All right, so there we go with the training. That is done. Training done. Just got a trophy, PlayStation trophy for all 3 training methods done. We're now going to go to a scenario. The route releases in 14 hours, wherever that is. It's released already here in Australia. Yeah, New York. It's we started at 10:20 a.m. It's just going on to what is it now? Hang on. 10:37 a.m. over there. 10:37 over in New York. Right. It's still Wednesday for you guys over there. Right. How good was it seeing Giannis get counted down with the basketball, eh? 1, 2, 3, 4. Missed the free throw. Again, missed the free throw. Ooh, missed the free throw. Yes, it is July 8th here in Australia. It's just after it's 12:37 a.m. Right, let's get into it. There's 12 scenarios, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not aware of that already. Dovetail, I've already covered that with you guys. So we're going to start off with the Canyon Explorer. That sounds very, very nice. So let's get in with the Canyon. That's the SD40s. So I don't know. I don't want to take the SD40s. That is a 70-minute one. We have a big mine. There's an 80-minute one, 80-minute one. There's sliding. The sliding. It's part 1 of this one. There's part 2 of that one. There's part 3 of that one. We actually start off with the Canyon Explorer. Let's do this one. Get that live chat over here. Actually, I'll grab my phone. It's 89%. I'll turn off that frame rate very shortly, folks. There we go. Turn that off now. Welcome to 7 Mile. This is a free roam scenario. You can do whatever you like, providing you don't run in a red signal. There's no objects or no AI trains around hiding the moment. Switch cars, journey up and down. Okay. Chat, just give me a second, folks. It's going to launch it up now. Here we go. I did see something about favourite route, but I'm not sure if that's. I can break it down between Train Sim Worlds 1 Preserve Collection and the first 12 months of Train Sim World 2. From the Preserve Collection, it's the Hemstrucker Hamburg. It's the Hemstrucker Ruin Ride, number 1, number 2, East Coast Way. With the current game, with Train Sim World 2 in the first year, it's Cav Car Circle Line for me, followed by Southeastern High Speed, and then the Hemstrucker Hamburg Lübeck. Turn those lights off in here actually, because we don't need those on. Okay. Yes, they are. Let's see. There's no sounds on them. What do you mean by, like, the gates go up when I go past? Let's see, find out, eh? Nah, they're staying there. There'll be a big difference in detail by the with the PC version. Trust me, the PC version's going to look way nicer. Yeah, they don't. This is Skyhook's game's first entry into the train sim world genre. I like how they've got a little bit of dirt on there, not so much on here. We could have had a little bit more out here and then a little bit more dirt, like maybe out a bit more. Maybe that's a bit, I don't know. It's pretty well done actually. I don't mind it. Bit of smoke in the back of it there. It's pretty cool. Is this PlayStation 5 or PlayStation 4 Pro, Raphael? It's PlayStation 5. I'm playing it on a PlayStation 5, but it is on a PS. It's a PS4 version on the PlayStation 5. There's no enhanced PlayStation 5 official next gen version until Rush Hour. Now, on the launch of Rush Hour, folks, we will be one of the first countries to get it again, but I can't promise you what time we will be on the air with the live launch, as it is a huge download. As Dovetail have already explained, if you own the whole entire collection, like I do, you have to re-download every single piece of DLC that you own once again for the next gen version. So it's going to be... I'm not going to download all of my preserve collection and my other routes. I'm just going to download the Rush Hour, and that's it. And then hopefully get to you as quick as I can on the launch of Rush Hour, which will be in August. We're all saying it's August. We know it'll be August. It's the 1 year anniversary of Train Sim World 2. We just don't have an official date yet. We'll give you an official date on an information update. We keep you up to date with information updates all the time here on our YouTube channel for Train Sim World. And we do believe that this is the final DLC before the release of Rush Hour. No nasty surprises saying, oh, we're going to release the other train now for East Coast Way. Oh, that was a, what's her name back there, collectible. Now grab it while I'm here. I said I could take my time. There's no set time. I've got to do this. We are on the second highest point of the line at 4,570 feet in evolution. It's a near constant of descent of 1.2 here to the valley of Colorado River at Potrash. Why don't I just call it the Popo? We wouldn't call it that. We don't like the popo. Coming to you from lockdown Sydney, Australia, this is GFYS Gaming Australia's official launch of Cane Creek. We are the first YouTube channel in the world, once again doing Train Sim World 2 DLC action. By the way, folks, after you've enjoyed the Cane Creek, there is a full replay of our Wednesday live streaming of Midweek World of Trains episode 38, ladies and gentlemen. We've done the Midweek World of Trains community vote for this week, which was the theme DB. And don't forget, there is a Midweek World of Trains community vote for next week's Wednesday, the 14th of July 2021 live stream of Midweek World of Trains episode 39. Next week's theme is Freight. You can vote between the Tees Valley Line, the Great Western Express, and the Strata Freighter Striker Colin Aiken. And the winner with the most percentage will be selected as our first run on next week, Wednesday's live stream of Train Sim World 2. It's Midweek World of Trains. On the air from 9 PM Sydney, Australia time zone, midday UK, 1 PM Germany, and 7 AM Boston, New York, USA, 4 AM on the west coast of the United States. So go to our community area on our YouTube channel and cast your vote. Voting closes midday Sydney, Australia time zone next Wednesday, the 14th of July 2021. It's stunning, eh? It will look even better on PC. But I obviously won't get the frame rate. I won't get the frame rate like I am with the PlayStation version. And that'll drop probably at least 20, 30. But you get the better graphic, obviously. That's you sacrifice graphic for frame rate. Or you sacrifice frame rate, sorry, for graphic. I do apologize. Rewind that. I sound better on the mic for this live stream than I did on Cavcar, didn't I? I sound like a bloody really annoying. I do apologise. It's a bit of a pop in I don't have a filter over the top of this one. It's not the mic from the studio. It's a different other. It's a studio microphone, but it's my other one, my spare one. That's a bit of a problem over there. Look at that. I don't really like that. It definitely surely wouldn't look like that with the PC version. Surely that's not like that. Look at that. That's just... I don't like that, actually. It definitely wouldn't look like that with the... surely that's all road just there, and that's like all... Yeah. It's distance. We know to draw distance is at a medium on console. It's not ultra. We know console doesn't have like FXAA or TAA or ultra to high graphic until rush hour. We'll be interested to see what it looks like with rush hour. We'll do a comparison on the rush hour, by the way, with the density of foot traffic at the stations and on the trains and all that. With the console version, with the PlayStation 5 version compared to the the PC version. So we'll do a video of PS4 versus PS5, and we'll give you our opinion. We'll put a little bit of video footage from both of them, throw it all together in a nice little package. A lot of people I've been talking to lately, a fair few people have been wanting the New York subway added to Train Sim World, and I'll probably agree with you. It is something that I would love to see in the game, the New York subway. So I think that'll be a fine addition, and also another London Underground service would be pretty cool as well. Maybe Berlin as well. But yeah, I'd like to see Spain added to the game with a hyper speed. That'd be. Japan is another place I'd love to see him go to. Japan, that'd be cool. Obviously, I'm in Australia. I've already called for Waterford to Port Kembla and a freight service with a coal freight service combined. Passenger service going down to Wollongong. It's a beautiful train route. It's sort of like a Rad said, Nord combined Tees Valley line service, and it's along the Pacific Coast line. It's very cool. Neil, yeah, thanks for joining us, buddy. You got my memo there, I see. Neil's the man, folks. Trust me. You go to that guy and see his amazing gameplay. He does all the collectible areas. He helps me out big time. You're a legend, Neil. Seriously, you save my butt every time with all those collectibles. I still haven't found 2 on Rapid Transit though. I can't find them. I know there's one hidden in the wall somewhere. Yeah, no, that's fine. We only been going for what, half an hour now. I've done the 3 tutorials. Pretty much the same as each other, the first 2, and then the first one you just sit in the passenger seat and just listen to a bunch of dribble from Skyhook games. There is one good thing about it though, we're not listening to Matt actually do the introduction this time. I'm disappointed with the Cav car in one way. They should have put the Scottish flag instead of the British flag, and also I would have liked a Scottish person to have actually done the intros. It's like the German one, you know, you used to have a German. They used to have a German do the German routes. You don't have that anymore, it's just Matt. Obviously, we're in a pandemic, it's understandable, but I just like to see that get back to that phase where we actually have the particular nationality do, like, an American route needs to be done by an American voice for the introductions. Same with, if we go to a Italian route, it needs to be done by an Italian. If we need to go to a Spain route, it's done by a Spaniard. You know, Matt doing the French route was a bit disappointing. I would have liked a French person to have done it. And, you know, had the entrance. Bonjour, you know, welcome to Train Sim World 2. That would have been cool. Could have got Kevin Owens to do it. He speaks good French. Can't wait to get this on PC though, it's going to be cool. You can already tell by the hills that there's less density with rocks and all that stuff. Like Matt's already said that anyway with the second stream, that there was less evolved in this one than what there is the PC version. Yeah, I upgraded my PC, Neil. I was like, finally got away from the 1060. It blew up on me last Friday, and I just bought another one off the Facebook Marketplace, $1,000 Australian for 1650. i3 9100, 4 gigabyte though. It's alright to get me through for now. I started doing 4K gaming as well for uploads and stuff, but it's just been taking a while to process them, so I've backed them off the last couple of days to 1440p. But I'm gonna definitely do these introductions in 4K, and the scenarios. A couple of them will be in 4K because I'll do a couple of these on the PlayStation 4 version and on the PS5, and then I'll do the rest when I get the release. I think it's about 2 AM Sydney, Australia time zone on Friday morning. It's getting released on the PC. 2-3 AM, something like that. SD40-2 first steps into the Dash/2 as a trophy. Just got that then. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. It's hard to get them though. It's hard to get these the 30 series. They need to fix the evolution. What do you mean fix the what? People picking things up already, I can see. That's it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, you won't see as much detail though on the. You won't see as much detail on the console version what you will on for the current console version. What you will on the PC version. There is heaps more rocks and stuff on the hills and stuff. With the PC version, there's definitely heaps more rocks and stuff like that. True Gamer USA, it will be released in 14 hours. Whenever your DLCs get released, which should be midnight. So you get it at midnight. If you're waiting for the PC version, it will be set at a set time worldwide. It's exactly the same time worldwide. So I do believe it's around 2 AM Sydney, Australia on Friday morning. So whatever time it is on 2 AM here. Oh, by the way, here's a bottle. Another collectible coming up. Yeah, I'm the same. I'm in the same boat as you, True Gamer. I'm the same. I'm playing on the PlayStation 5 right now. So yeah, the PlayStation 5 version will the PlayStation 4 version on the PS5 console. It doesn't matter what console you play it on. It's the PlayStation 4 version. We all know it's better on the PS5. I'm getting 60 frames per second. So yeah, midnight your local time, I do believe, USA. And you're on the east or the west coast. Doesn't matter really. It's a midnight time when it releases. So it will be Wednesday into Thursday when it releases. We're in Sydney, Australia, folks, and we're the first one of the first countries in the world. New Zealand gets it before us, but no New Zealander does DLC launch live streams. East Coast, that's Boston, New York time zones. So what is it? Around 11 a.m. Just after 11 a.m. Yeah, midnight. Chung, cool guy, can you give him the USA price for the DLC? It's $44.95 Australian. There's no PlayStation Plus discount like there was for CavCart. If you're a PlayStation Plus member, the CavCart had a discount. But yeah, $44.95 it was for me. No PlayStation Plus discount this time. The PlayStation Plus discount last time was $40.95. I think it's about 25 US, if I remember rightly, something like that. There you go, $29.99. Very nice. $29.99 US. So don't forget, folks, you Microsoft Flight Simulator fans out there will be a premiere later on today as well for Microsoft Flight Simulator. I do apologise for the premiere that was on a little bit earlier. It was at 360p, but I had to push to get that out there before the release of the of this launch live stream. So I do apologise once again for anybody that did watch that at 360p. That was not our intention. I thought it would have been processed enough to have been in 1080p, but it is what it is. It will be fully processed. When it's fully processed, it will be shown in 1440p. The one coming up later on today, we do a trip from North Queensland in Australia to Papua New Guinea, Port Moresby. And we're going to a hell of a thunderstorm at the end, towards the end of the trip. It's one thing I'd like to see Train SimWorld really focus on in the next year, folks, is dynamic weather system. Where I know they've done it with a couple of the scenarios, but I would like to see it actually run into the game as a whole. And I want them to bring thunderstorms with lightning and lightning bolts and lightning in the distance. That was actually, we had a poll vote a few months ago now, where we had 4 selections of features I like to see in the game, and you guys actually voted in with the most percentage thunderstorms with lightning bolts in distance and flashes of lightning. And we all know the best game with lightning is Microsoft Flight Simulator. Let's see if Dovetail Games can actually pull off lightning bolts actually looking brighter than the lights actually inside the train. Or outside the trains. See if they actually pull them off better than the flying aliens that go flying into the skies of the British train routes in the game. I either call them Mary Poppins, or when they go flying in the air, it's either Mary Poppins or they're or I'm like, oh, there's an alien. Need to buy me a Yorkie. Bloody hell. Give me a gobstopper so I can shut my mouth. To me, or that tunnel look a bit purplish towards the end. I do like this scenario that you can actually take your time with it. You haven't got a set time to actually get to it. Just bear with me for a second, folks. I'm just going to let that roll. Yeah, it's one thing they really need to fix up, with the British train routes. The British train routes, you get the people go flying into the air. With the German ones, you get the people get stuck in the doors and they look like they're doing a spasmataz. And the gap in between the platform and the trains, my God. Especially with the DBPB ZFAs. Turn those lights off for you guys. I like how I like how the lights actually fade away. That's actually and fade coming on. That's actually quite cool. That's a new feature. I've never seen that before in Train Sim World history, so that's very well done by Skyhook. It'll be in August. I picked anywhere between mid to late August. It'll be around the 1 year anniversary. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. On the Long Island Railroad. Yeah, I know. And in between the train, before they were in between the train station. Like you got the platforms, and then they were in the middle. I've had that happen. By the way, where's this UFO thing supposed to be on Cathcart? You know what would have been cool for the Cathcart, actually, because it's in Scotland? I would have, with that river, that big, massive lake that they have, I would have liked to seen the Loch Ness Monster actually put in there. That would have been like an Easter egg for thing. That would have been cool. What? Oh my God. If you don't have the Cathcart, that is one you must buy. That is the best train route, I reckon, for Train Sim World 2. It's short, but it's awesome. It'll be even better when they add more trains for it, though. They need to bring some DLC trains into it, which they've already talked about planning. Yep, 100%. Oh, not Peninsula Corridor. No, it's too long for me. East Coast Way, hands down. Yep, 100%. Hemstrucker Ruin Rod for me. I love the DBBR 101. It's my all-time favourite train in the whole entire game. Best freight train would be the Chopper. Yeah, I don't mind the main Spazard. That's not too bad. It's not in my top 5 though. My top 5 from the original Train Sim World. Well, I'll put top 3, 4. Hemstrucker Ruin Rod, East Coast Way, Great Western Express. Rad Austin. And NEC New York. That's from the original Train Sim World. Well, I'm looking forward to the NEC the most for Rush Hour. And then it'll be Brighton for me. Brighton Main Line. Yeah, my collection varies. I don't have as much collection on the console than I do on the PC. I have some collections on PC that I don't have on console, and I have some collections on console that I don't have on PC. That's fair enough. There's always sales going on, so you get sales, you have the chance then to get them on sale. The summer sale is finishing in a couple of days, by the way. We call it the winter sale here in Australia because we're in winter. because I got a new PC now, my progress is all reset back to level 1. So I'm at low level again on PC, but I'm not worried about the level, to be honest. I don't play Train Sim World 2020 now. I haven't played it since the release of Train Sim World 2. I do have a playlist for Train Sim World 2020 here on our YouTube channel. We have a playlist for Train Sim World 2. We've got information updates, timetables, scenarios, introductions, replays of all of our live streams. We live stream on Tuesdays and Wednesdays here on our YouTube channel, some Saturdays. Because we're in lockdown here in Sydney, Australia at the moment, we are back on the air this Saturday night for Saturday Night on the Rails episode 43. And we'll do a bit of Cane Creek on the PC version on that night as well. There'll be some introductions and scenarios and all that added throughout the next week on our YouTube channel with the PC version. The introductions will be done on the PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4 version on the PS5. Yeah, we're in mandatory masks at the moment. We don't have school. There's no school. We've had today the Premier here in New South Wales announced extension on the lockdown because we've got the alpha going around. So it's getting really bad here in Sydney. The government's the government's a complete like stuff up here in Australia. Like a lot of people are not happy. The rollout of the needle is absolutely shocking, and I'm for one against the needle. I do not like the vaccine. I'm totally against it. There's a 12-week gap between the first needle and the second needle. Three kilometers to our stop. How you going over there, love?
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah, I want to see them have the actual the flag guys and stuff like that, the whistleblowers at the stations and stuff, and announcements for where the train's going to and what's the next stop and step after that and so on. When it rains, I want to see the passengers have umbrellas at the stations instead of just standing there in the pouring rain. Turn those lights off. Final destination coming up on our first scenario here of Canyon Explorer. That would have been really cool. Let's confirm that we have got that correct. It hasn't flipped on us. Yep, all good. It's a beast of a train. That's what I'm so pumped about, the M-Tracks coming back in the games. Beautiful. It's one thing I miss about the NEC New York in not being in Train Sim World 2. It's such an awesome train. Cannot wait to get back into the M-Tracks. It's going to be absolutely sick. Yeah, that'd be bloody right. Of course I stopped just before it. And there we go with the Canyon Explorer. Bronze? Okay. I think there's issue with the points system, maybe. I don't know. Alright. Don't tell me we've got an Isle of Wight bloody job with it again and we've got an issue with the points. Oh, man. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, tank car setouts. You're in charge of a local working of the main line. You're currently being held for a meet at Thompson before you can proceed to Brundle. You must set out 5 tank cars. There's that one. And then there's a slide by slide. You're being assigned to Poltraff local. That's 80 minute. 80 minute. That one. Then follow the dirt train. You are engineering 2 AC 4400s are currently in mob. This is a free roam type scenario. And those are free roams as well. Right. No worries. That's free roam as well. I reckon that we will go with part 1 of this one. So let's go. Ah, she's gone. She's decided to piss off. Right. Why is this not going? All right. Hey, graffiti on the side of there. Let's go. We had some art on the cars. I like the color of those tankers, they're pretty cool. At least we're going faster than bloody Sandpatch Grade. Oh, the glitch. Yes, finally American all freight service that's more than 40 kilometers per hour. Let's go. Slow down actually, because I think we might. Oh no! Thought we might have had a red signal there with that flashing of that amber light. Anyway. For you Americans that are watching here tonight, you can also check out the replay of our Independence Day special live stream of Train Sim World 2 that we did on the PlayStation 4 version of the PS5 console on our YouTube channel anytime, ladies and gentlemen. Check it out. Almost 4 hours of fantastic, great gameplay. You'll see me really stuff up on the Clenchford. And you'll also see Long Island Railroad, Peninsula Corridor. We did a Union Pacific on the Peninsula Corridor, actually. Cav card, we had up to 30 viewers at one stage. Oh yeah, thanks for the quick bloody 40 kilometers per hour. I like how that speedo just all of a sudden just popped up like that, eh? There's another collectible. They've got to get rid of that bloody sound, seriously, the road sound. Fortunately, I won't be doing sand patch grade or anything checking that. This is a official Cane Creek launch DLC only. to go downhill on this, I'll tell you right now. LDG 51 Part 1, Thompson to 7 miles of scenario on Cane Creek. You'll hear on the official launch with GFYS Gaming Australia, home to the DLCs, first before anybody else. Like and subscribe to our YouTube channel today and check out our Train Sim World 2 playlist for amazing great gameplay, timetable, scenarios, introductions, information updates, replay live streams of all our launches and our replay live streams of our Tuesday, Wednesday and Saturday action that we do here on our YouTube channel. We do premieres for Train Sim World 2 action here on our YouTube channel, and they're premieres at 1080p at 60 frames per second. And when fully processed, you see gameplay from 1440p, 1080p, and 4K. There's another collectible. There's two of them actually. There's one there, one just here, and then another one on the other side of the bridge. It's a collectible just there. hope you're enjoying the gameplay so far, folks. Sitting back on the lounge. That's why you can hear me in the distance. Another collectible station here, ladies and gentlemen. Another water bottle. LDG 51, part 1, Thompson to 7 Mile is what we're doing here, folks. You're on the official launch of Cane Creek here at GFYS Gaming Australia, the world exclusive first. There's another collectible. That's not our goal here today. We're not going to worry about those collectibles. What do you mean about the tree? What are you talking about? Yeah, a bit of American Truck Simulator here, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Hey, a bit of American Truck Simulator. I like how they got the cloud in the distance. It looks like maybe a storm or something in the distance there. It was pretty cool. coming up to the Go Via location, Cane Creek branch. I'm approaching a 7 mile. Conductor, we have set out 10 empty stone hoppers at the sliding at 7 mile. Let's stop on the main line track to begin work there. Okay. So that is coming up, folks. So let's now go in. Okay. Make sure that we have these connected. Right. I do believe we have to uncouple all cars behind the open hoppers. We hope you're enjoying the gameplay, folks. It's been an absolute honour being the world's first once again to bring you Train Sim World 2 DLC. Final one before rush hour. It's a great way to round up our first year's gameplay of Train Sim World 2. Finding it not too bad. It's definitely sorry, it's definitely not the most exciting train route, but I'll probably say it's the most stunningest, one of the most stunningest American train routes in Train Sim World currently. It's got its own flavour. It's pretty good. I like the lights inside the cab though, how they sort of dim on and then they dim off. So you'll see that there, and then they'll sort of dim off like that. Quite like that feature. Definitely will look way nicer on PC though. Can't wait to grab the PC version on Friday. It'll be early hours Friday morning. It'll be released on PC here in Australia. By the way, I'll just gotta grab that. So yeah, it's gonna be awesome on PC. Definitely look more polished on the PC version. It will definitely look way polished on the console when Rush Hour gets released. I'm most certainly looking forward to Rush Hour. It's going to be awesome. I'll try to get to you guys as quick as I can for the launch live stream for that one. I can't promise you the same time we'll be on the air because it being a massive update. I'm not going to download everything I own. I own pretty much the whole thing. But I'm not going to bother getting the other collectibles already. The other part of my collection. I just want to download the Rush Hour side of it first so I can get to you guys as quick as I can with the new routes. We will be doing Boston first up. Funny why I'm slowing down. I'm thinking, what's going on? I haven't got the controls in my hand at the moment. I'm actually trying to roll a cigarette, but I've got this thing under control. Yeah, well, we started at 3:20 PM, or just a little bit before 3:20 PM local time. So we've been on the air for over 2 hours now. No, Rush Hour will be mid-August. It'll definitely be longer for that one. Mid to late August. I don't see it being earlier than the 12-month anniversary. If you can work the difference between last year's release of the final release of the original Train Sim World, which was the Class 20 chopper, to the Train Sim World 2 release, you'll know that it was like a 6-week gap between the release. of the chopper to the release of Train Sim World 2. So it's roughly around 6 weeks. It was like 5-6 weeks between the gap. That's just a rough guess. I'm just roughly trying to think back 12 months ago. I should know. I bloody did a launch for that too. Been a while. Been a while since I played Train Sim World 2020, I'll tell you right now. I'm missing the NEC New York more than anything. Yeah, and it got delayed, that's right. And that's the only delay we've had. Got pushed back, pushed 2 weeks, didn't it? It was like 2 weeks or something like that. Got pushed. I was hoping they would release the other train for East Coastway before rush hour, but it's definitely not the case now. It would be nice if they actually announced that for also the release of rush hour. Get that live chat back up and going in there, because it is a little bit more than what's coming up on my screen there. Yeah, I'm guessing around then as well. Yeah, that's my bet. The good thing when we'll be doing the launch, we'll be doing the PlayStation 5 version. I am playing on a PS5 console right now, and that's the frame rate. We do know the frame rate is higher because of the lower graphics. Could be, eh? Yeah, they're pretty tough to get a hold of. I'm lucky I have it on PC as well. Not, I don't have Canes Creek yet. I'm still waiting for the release for Canes Creek for PC. It's a worldwide launch for PC. Yeah, I say early September actually. It'll be Boston. I'm for N-Tracks to come back in more than anything. I'll be doing all three of them. We're going to be on for at least 5-6 hours that day. We're going to be a big launch. Okay, we'll have to move forward and then come back. Got to do those 3 horns reversing. There's a collectible, by the way, folks. reverse those a bit more. It's supposed to go around there. That'll do, they're in there. Put both of them in full service. Wrong train. Blew the horn already. Horn has been blown. Train Sim 313 and F7's overshot. He wants the Brighton mainline his choice first up. That's really cool, buddy. It is going to be also an awesome train route. That's probably going to be my second. They'll definitely be my second one of choice. It's a little bit down. It's at 7 Mile. That's where we're at, 7 Mile. And there is part 1, ladies and gentlemen, done and dusted. We thank you very much for watching. That was a silver medal. That was better than the last one. So not too shabby. Alright, it is pretty damn tough. But anyway, it is what it is. Right. You're on the Cane Creek release here at GFYS Gaming Australia. We are the home of the releases of Train Sim World 2. We've been going since around 12:15 a.m. Sydney, Australia time zone. And that's around 3:15 p.m. UK, 4:15 p.m. Germany, and 10:15 p.m. a.m. in Boston and New York, USA. That's how long we've been going for. So we've been going for a few hours now, and we've still got a little bit still to come here on our official launch of Cane Creek. Just bear with me for a second. I'm just going to grab myself a drink. All right, let's get into our next one. Let's have a look at the timetable. Actually, I was gonna have a look at this one quickly. Oh, that's very nice. Hey, look at that. Oh, yes, the map is mongolated. Let's do this one now, ladies and gentlemen, a 15-minute one. Bit of rain in this one. Alright, so that means we need to that reminds me, I've got to find out the control for the button for windscreen wipers. Find out where the windscreen wipers are. I do believe they're up here somewhere. Waiting, we will put the mediums on because it is raining. Put on the cab lights. That is on. Lead to dead. We put on the number lights. Grab our we know what's in here, warning devices, and the radio on. Bit too bright in the cab actually, drop that. we will... Okay, we don't have to worry about changing... Send. Wipers at the back too. Look at that. How cool is that? Definitely hard going up the hill too right now. This is really struggling to get speed. We have got a full load though. There's a collectible. Hello, Brian. How you going? Windscreen wipers up a little bit, actually. Coming up to Thompson Springs, passing sliding for west. It's about 60 kilometers, I think. Something like that. Pardon me. 65.7 kilometers in total. 40.8 miles. All right, there we go with that one, ladies and gentlemen. That was sliding, and a gold medal. Yes, hey, we finally got one. We went from bronze, silver to gold. It's the Olympic Games. All right. Speaking of the Olympic Games, if you're interested in that, we have gameplay of that on our channel as well. With the official Olympic game. All right. Well, it's been an absolute honour giving you this gameplay here so far, ladies and gentlemen. There is still more to come. All right. You're the nope. We're not the engineer of anything like that. It's a free roam one, that one up there, actually. Just sliding. Okay, this one is tank car set out. You're currently held at Thompson. Okay, let's do this one. Tank car set outs. By the way, folks, all these scenarios that we are doing here tonight, they will be in individual videos up on our YouTube channel, done on the PC version. When I get the PC version, it's 40.6 miles, 62 kilometers. Hey, we have the big boy with us this time. Let's go. Let's turn those lights on. Let's put those headlights on from front to see if they are active. Yep. Backlights. We will check this. It feels like it's rocking and rolling. Refrigerator. What the fuck? Number lights. Trying to find the rating on. Refrigerator. Okay. I'll have to find the warning signal thing for it. But anyway, let's make sure that we have got the most important thing. Yep, good. First time we're actually taking the big boy. Don't forget, folks, to get involved in this week's midweek World of Trains, Train Sim World 2 live stream, which will be next Wednesday, the 14th of July 2021. We'll be on the air again for our midweek World of Trains live stream. We will be on the air next Tuesday as well with Choo Choo Tuesdays, but on Wednesdays we have a midweek World of Trains community vote every single week here on our YouTube channel with a new theme every single week and a new poll vote on our community area, ladies and gentlemen, on our YouTube channel. Get involved now. Just go to our community area on our YouTube channel and cast your vote for this next episode, which is episode 39, and The theme is freight. You have the choices between the Shadow Fighter Striker Colinagan, the Tees Valley Line, and the Great Western Express. Cast your vote now. Voting closes next Wednesday on the on the live stream day, which will be Wednesday the 14th at midday Sydney, Australia time zones when the voting closes. Next Wednesday's live stream is at 9 PM Sydney, Australia time zone. Midday UK time zone, 1 PM Germany time zone, 7 AM Boston, New York, USA, and the west coast of the United States, 4 AM. There's also a full live stream of replay for you guys that can't join us live, as always, here at GFYS Gaming Australia, and also added to our Train Sim World 2 playlist. Well, there we go with tank car setouts, ladies and gentlemen, and another scenario, and the gold medal, very nicely done indeed. Lol. In the snow? That would be funny. Right. There's a couple of little ones here, and these are pretty long ones actually. See what we've got left on the timetables. We've got pretty much all the big ones remaining. You are an engineer, and this is a free RAM service. By parking your engines on the cycle, just individual free RAM ones. Those ones. This is all free RAM, so it's pretty basic. Pretty basic. Right. Well, we're going to end our live stream here, ladies and gentlemen. That has been Cane Creek. We've been with you guys for around over 3 hours, so it's been an absolute honour giving you this launch live stream here at GFYS Gaming Australia. A little bit shorter than our previous ones, but yeah, there's been an absolute pleasure giving you the gameplay. I'm absolutely dead tired. It is currently 3:40 a.m. Sydney, Australia, so where we're based in. Like and subscribe to our YouTube channel today and turn that notification bell on. And like us at Facebook and follow us at Twitter. We thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. We will see you for the uploaded videos throughout the week. We're going to do the timetables and scenario throughout our journeys as well. And we will do the scenarios throughout the next week. And most of those will be getting put out over the weekend here in Australia, here for you guys with the PC version. And we'll do those introductions via the PlayStation 4 version on the PS5 console. They'll be coming up later on today, so look forward to those. They will be set at premiere on our channel. They'll be premiering on our channel, and then when fully processed, will be shown in 4K. Thank you very much for watching. I'm the Godfather of the Rails, the King of Train Sim World 2. We'll see you on our next launch live stream, which will be Rush Hour.